I welcome everyone. Thank you very much for paying attention to our review. Dear viewer, we ask you to give this video your royal thumbs up in advance. Your like is absolutely required to spread the Project Guru Markets. We will analyze the main fundamental indicators of the organization the Coca-Cola Company, Co, ticker, KO. This review is based on current information as of May 25, 2024. By classification Guru Markets Company, the Coca-Cola Company, Co, belongs to the subcategory Beverages. 24 organizations are involved in the comparison. This is quite representative. We start with summary information about the company. A little further we will study each parameter in more detail. If necessary, you can put it on stop. We suggest taking a closer look at all the indicators of the corporation under study. Access to the database with the structure of company tickers is free and free. Please give the link to the company analysis to your friends. Thank you very much for your repost, and various other help. It all helps a lot in my work. Market capitalization of the company Coca-Cola Company is $267.09 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $760 billion. Coca-Cola Company accounts for a share of 35.139%. This is one of the leaders in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $26.28 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $124 billion. Coca-Cola Company constitutes a share of 21.262%. Having compared the shares of stock exchange and book value, we will see the following. Share Coca-Cola Co in the subcategory when assessing market value is 35.139%. The balance sheet capitalization is 21.262%, which is 39% less than the share of market value. Assessment of the organization's share of the market and book value of the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The analyzed company's debts amount to $42.309 billion. Financial liabilities to book value amount to 161% of equity. Assessment by the level of the company's financial liabilities. Bad, -1 point. The company's price-to-earnings ratio is 24.9. With an average for the subcategory of 23.6, this is 5% higher than the average for the subcategory. Estimation of the indicator of stock exchange value to its profit in comparison within the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. Profit for the last 12 months was $10,784 million. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are tentatively expected to be $12,667 million. Which is 17.5% more than now. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison within the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's value-to-revenue ratio is 5.8. The average for the subcategory is 2.8 and this is 107% higher than for the subcategory. Assessing stock price to revenue performance in comparison with subcategory performance. Bad, -1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $46,140 million. Projected revenue for the next 12 months is tentatively expected to be $54,200 million. which is 17% more than at the current moment. An assessment of the estimated future sales volume in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. If you are interested in this analytics, we kindly ask you to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell. For you, because it is free, you will greatly help the dissemination of this project. The sales margin is 23.4%, with an average in the subcategory of 11.7%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 11.7%. Assessment of sales profitability in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share by number of personnel by subcategory is 7.484%. This is 370% less than the share of market capitalization. This shows the discrepancy between the company's market price Coca-Cola Co, probably towards revaluation. The amount of market capital per company employee is equal to $3,377,000. Whereas in the subcategory $719,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the organization's performance is 369.7%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The profit per individual employee is $136,300. The average in the subcategory is $30,500. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 347%. Estimation of profit per individual employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The revenue per individual employee of the company is $583,000. By subcategory $261,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 123%. Estimation of revenue per individual company employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 0.5 points. The volume of short transactions was 0.7%, with an average for the subcategory of 4.4%. This is an indicator of possible short squeeze risk. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 49% for the company the Coca-Cola Company, Co. Whereas for the subcategory this level is 53%. On average, subcategory securities are valued the same as company shares Coca-Cola Co. Comparing the price movement of a company's shares the Coca-Cola Company, Co., and subcategory companies. We can see that over 12 months the stock the Coca-Cola Company, Co., showed a dynamics of 1.8%. Against price dynamics in the subcategory 0.6%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but this fact must be taken into account. The overall result is as follows: minus 0.5 out of 10 points. Average score for the subcategory, 1.5 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire US market as a whole, we see that the average result for the entire stock market in total is 0.4 points. Against the company's score of minus 0.5 points Coca-Cola Co. Let's go to the table of orders, which is available to you. The link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions of the stock valuation information and reference System.GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. Based on the results of securities assessment, the Coca-Cola Company, Co. Information and reference System.GURU.Markets, the decision was made. Do not open a deal due to the fact that Coca-Cola Co not the most undervalued company in the subcategory. Thank you all very much for watching this video and for using the help system from Guru.Markets. You are all the coolest audience on the entire planet.